Good day everyone, I'm here to introduce you our final project for our information management class, which we call the task tracker system. During the semester, our group noticed something that we think many students can relate to forgetting important tasks, missing deadlines, or simply losing track of what needs to be done. So this was a recurring issue, not just in our academics but also in the managing personal responsibilities. After brainstorming together, we thought, what if we created a tool that could help us stay organized? And that's how the idea for our task tracker system was born. We designed this system as a simple web application that allows users to register, log in, and manage their own list of tasks. Each task has a title, description, and due date and status. And the system even shows a countdown for how many or for how much time is left before the deadline. By building this app, we were able to apply what we've learned about these databases, back-end development, and user interface design, turning classroom lesson into something practical and usable. Overall, the purpose of this system is to help users keep track of what they need to do. They can avoid forgetting tasks and stay more in control of their schedules.
Good day. This is the work of Group G. This is our final project in Information Management 1, CCCS 105. This is the Python-based database application. So this aims to create a Python application that can access, store, and modify data from a database. The application will provide a user-friendly interface that allows user to interact with the database and perform various operations such as adding, updating, and deleting records. So this is made in Python with a Flask application and its database. So in this video, um I'll explain the parts of the code and run the application to and demonstrate it. So here we have here at the part of the app.py. Here we have the imports library, the, the library that will be used. And here the in line 11 we have the env file. We load it. Then we have here the Flask. So app.secret key is equals to os get an env environment. This is in the env. If possible that we upload it in GitHub, we will remove the env because env contains the like passwords, the important information in a database. So we have here the DB host, the DB user, which is root, and the DB password. This is just a connection in the env, but I did not put any password in the database or in the env. So the name is CCCS105. Here is to get the connection of the database. So this will return MySQL that connector that connect the host, DB host, user, DB user, and the password. It doesn't have a password and the name. So I did not put the port 3306 because it is in using localhost. It it automatically set to 3306 for 3306. The next one is the uproot. Define home if user ID in session, return redirect for the dashboard, return redirect URL for login. So let's begin here with the login. So here in login we have if request that method we is equals to port, user is equals to request form username and password to request the password. So for register, if you don't have an account that like you can't log in yet because you did not make an account yet, we have here a register. So here we are requesting the username, email, and password. So username should be unique, and email follows a format, and for password, yeah, same as the make it unique. So hash password is equals to, or equal to generate password hash. For the dashboard, after logging in or registering, it will go now to the dashboard. This is where the main dashboard, the like the tables, the task, there it is here. And for the this task, if we click the a task, it will go to another like interaction to like make it like a like it focuses on that and doesn't have any other any other at the background. So you'll see it later. I'll demonstrate it. So here we have the create task, this create task, and here we have the edit task, and we have here the delete route. This here is to delete a task. So for logout, so here we flash a you have been logged out when the session is clear. So yeah, that's inside the app.py. So as you can see, we have here the readme txt. So this is the tracker system. We have here the setup instructions and yeah, how to run it. We have here the if we will get the um all the code in Google Drive folder. We have here the list of the folders that needed. We included here the environment. If we want to install the dependencies manually, if you don't want the VNV of my device, you can use yours and yeah, just install what needed. So as you can see here, we have pip install requirements. So the requirements are yeah this is all the requirements, the dependencies. So yeah, you can read it. Let's now test and demonstrate the web application. First, let's activate the virtual environment, and then let's run the code. So as you can see, it run. Then let's follow the link. Um, First, let's create a. I know. Let's use an existing account. Let's use Carlos 234567 8. Siguro maliin naman natin yung password. Random lang natin. Tapos this also have a um wrong input handling. So if it does not match with the existing accounts users, then it will not move to the dashboard. So let's go with Carlos again, and we'll type the right password to 345678. Let's log in. So as you can see, I have here the dashboard. This is just a simple dashboard, but yeah, the crude application here is complete. So let's create a task. Title, ano ba? Let's save the video for IM, and description, record a vid 15 minutes to 20 minutes. Yeah, its due date is in, let's sabihin na natin na example 30. And yung oras ay 8. Gawin natin 8 p.m. Yeah. And um let's put a status. Let's say in progress. Let's create it. And also we have here, if we click it, um if we click the video for IM, we have here a simple simple to read the task. So as you can see, here's the title, title of the task. Here's the description of it, the status, due date, and the time remaining to do it. Here, that's it. And for deleting, let's delete this. Yeah. And let's say now we need to update the video for IM because the due date is, yeah, it was changed and needed to be finished early. Let's say 25 na lang. Also 8, let's say na 8 a.m. na. Yun. Tapos, in progress pa rin. Edit natin. So yeah, as you can see, the um the task was updated. Let's click it. As you can see, video for IM. You'll see that it is working because the date and timestamp is here and the time remaining changed. So the very simple name of the user, the task tracker here. Let's log out and let's um register. Um Siguro pa natin kay Wilbert. John Wilbert. Email John at wait lang. ma.com. Complete na natin. gmail.com. And the password, 1 to 5 na lang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's register it. Yeah. So let's create a sample wala. Huwag natin galawin to. And create. Let's create. As you can see, if we did not put date there and the time remaining, as you can see, there is no deadline. So yeah, let's log it out. And let's log in with it. John will, and the password 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's it. As you can see, it worked. So this is our simple task tracker. There's a lot to be improved in it, but we don't have enough time.
To conclude, building the task tracker system was more than just a school requirement. It was our way of solving a real problem we faced as a student. Throughout the development process, we were able to apply everything we've learned about the information management, from designing a relational database to creating a working web using Flash and MySQL. This project helped us understand how powerful even a simple system can be. Powerful system can be when it's designed to meet an actual need. By making it easier to manage our tasks and deadlines, we experience firsthand how a good organized can lead to better productivity and less stress. Although the system is basic, it already serves its main purpose, helping users stay on track with their responsibilities. It also opens up many possibilities for improvement in the future, like adding reminders, notification, or mobile support. In the end, we're proud of what we built, not just because it works, but because it came from from a problem we want to fix ourselves. So thank you so much for this.